Hello, this is Alyssa with Patriot Marketing. I had reached out to you earlier today. I got a voicemail, but you ended up calling me back, and I promised this free video. So anyways, here it is. I just am going to keep it really short and sweet. I wanted to really show you a few tips and tricks to so that you could use to really maximize your volume online, your traffic volume. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So when I searched you, a Google business profile didn't come up, not even, I couldn't find your website. I knew that this wasn't it because this wasn't your number. And I actually went down here and I thought I found a Facebook page that matched your name, but it didn't have your location on there, so I didn't know if it was you, and also didn't match the particular email that you had sent me or the number that you had called me on. So I don't know if this is your Facebook page or not, but regardless, it seems like you don't have a website. So that would be my first tip for you then, to have a website. I'm actually going to show you one of your competitors' websites just so we can go over some of the things that I would like to talk about here. So you want a website with a lot of content containing keywords. The reason why you want a lot of content, and content's anything that I can highlight, whether it be text or images. The reason why you want a lot is so you can rank for a lot of different keywords. Keywords, for example, epoxy flooring, Los Angeles. There's also garage flooring down here. Garage flooring, Los Angeles. You can see some as soon as it loads. Okay, there we go. Some garage flooring. There's a lot of volume to be had here. So this actually kind of includes epoxy flooring, Los Angeles too. So garage flooring, Los Angeles flooring stores. So the reason why, there's a lot of volume to be had here. 1.7 thousand total search volume for your field of work and area that you are in. Same, like these individual keywords even have like a high search volume, like 450 per month. That's a lot that you're missing out on, because when people look at, search with these keywords, they're not able to find you because you don't have a website with the content containing these keywords that they are searching on. So they're not able to find you. And it's really important to put yourself in a position to be found. And in order to do that, you would need to have a website with the content and keywords you want and need to be found for. So when you go to have your website, I would even go as far as like saving some of the images as those keywords, and actually uploading them to your website with those keyword names, and then those images then count towards content towards your website. It's a really sneaky way of adding those keywords in without actually putting it into your text. So, that's some things that you can do when you get a website. But, and keywords and content are both very important, because when Google crawls your website, they see that not only do you have the content, but the keywords within it. And it allows you to rank faster and more efficiently. Google feels that the more content that you have, the more likely you are to be an expert in your field. So at the end of the day, their whole goal is that whoever is searching on their platform, that they get the correct information quickly and efficiently. So if they're looking for epoxy floors, they're going to make sure that the people that they deem to be more of an expert in their field, aka having more content on their website, they're going to have them rank higher. So it's really important to take that into consideration. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next tip for you, and that would be to have a Google business profile. I wasn't able to find one for you even when I put your name in there Nothing came up. So I would really expand your Google business profile, just because it would really maximize the amount of traffic you could be getting online. And what do I mean by that? When people search for any given keyword, there's a lot of ways in which they can convert over as a client. I'm going to go over here, not your field of work, but it is your guys' area, because I want you to see what the first couple things that I'm going to go over look like. So you have these local ads here. They capture the people who click on the very first thing that they see. They're also Google guaranteed up to a certain dollar amount. So if something happens or something goes wrong, the people who are using the local ads trust that Google will make it right monetarily. Also, when you hover your mouse over the local ads, this little drop down comes up here, and it has the amount of years that you're in business, and also it has the company's phone number there. So when someone clicks on that and they're already taking the time out of their day to call you, they are more likely to convert over as a client. So these have a high conversion rate. The Google ads located just underneath the local ads, they don't have as high of a conversion rate. However, they're a lot cheaper, and they put yourself in a position to be seen by a lot of people, a lot of different people, because of their location under the local ads. The next thing I'm going to talk about is actually located on this tab. Hey, I could have gone over Google ads here, but so this Google Map Pack is very, very, very great. People who search this way, they want to see a company that is local in the area. I am one of these people. I like to search this way a lot. Also because I can click on directions and see how long it's going to take me to get there. But anyways, this Google Map Pack can pull up to 80% of the traffic that comes on a certain keyword. So if we were looking at a keyword, for example, let's say epoxy flooring Los Angeles, since that is what I am using here, you're looking at 200 going straight to your competitors. So there goes that traffic, just gone. But anyways, there's another way that you can pull traffic to your website, and that is ranking organically. So the concept for ranking organically is pretty simple. The higher you're ranking in Google, the more traffic you will pull to your website. So these people are doing better than the ones all the way down here, and people rarely go to that second page of Google. So it's really important that when you get a website that you would be ranking high enough to be on that number one page to get that traffic to your website. So with that said, and this is where I come in with my third and final tip, in order to rank organically, and we're going to get technical here, you need to build the strength of your website. I have your competitors up that we were on here earlier. I have them pulled up in my system that kind of shows where they're at in their online presence. So it looks like in order to rank organically, you need to add backlinks and referring domains. So backlinks, unfortunately, are not all created equal. You have good quality backlinks and poor quality ones. The poor quality ones aren't going to do much for you. So it's a lot better if you have good quality backlinks. Referring domains, these here, the best way to describe what those are is to give an example of, for example, if you ended up doing services for somebody and they decided to blog about the services you did for them and they have a link back to your website, that would count as a referring domain. These pack a lot of power, and the more of these you have, the higher these numbers are going to be. So generally with contractors and epoxy flooring, garage flooring, we want to see you guys in the 30s, 40s range. And at a 1-to-1 ratio with UR and DR. So these guys are in the 30s range. They aren't with DR, but they are with UR, and they're not at a 1-to-1 ratio. They have 2.49 thousand backlinks. I can probably guarantee that not all of those are high quality. They have 299 referring domains, ranking for 411 organic keywords, and getting an organic traffic to their website of 209 per month. So that's a lot. And I chose them because they are right here for everything. They are the number one epoxy flooring competitor, I've noticed. So that's why I use them a lot. But you come over to look at their services. The reason why I chose them is I believe that they do garage flooring. So basically with that said, there's a lot you can do. My number one tip for you would be to get a website with that content and keywords. I would also advise, building upon the Google Business Profile, and also making sure that when you get a website that you have those backlinks and referring domains, so that way you'll be able to be seen. I hope this has been helpful and informative. You're really limiting yourself without a website as to how much traffic you would be getting online. There's just a lot of business you're missing out on, and I would love to get in touch with you. Either my husband or I would love to discuss and help you out in any way that we can. Whatever time fits best for you. So feel free to reach out to one of us. And with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and God bless.